Everyone, it's Alexis Cardoza.
What's up, everybody? It's the Wild Rhino Clark Connors from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I am here getting wild, drinking an 805.
Hey, this is Billy Starks.
Rip F and Bison. I ran out of booze.
Join us because we're drinking at Moe's. I am the fire starter, the Carney Killer. I am born to die, Jake Christ.
This is Bobby Olson. We're drinking at Moe's. You better hit like and subscribe.
All right, everybody. Want to thank Reaper Apparel for having Drinking at Moe's be a brand ambassador. They encourage everybody to break out of that comfort zone, live their best self, which, hey, that's what got me starting the podcast. But they got great clothing, great apparel, t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, hats, all that good stuff. Be sure, link will be in the description, and use the code Drinking at Moe's to get 10% off your order. Let's fucking go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Drinking at Moe's, my 2 cents. So it's been a little bit since I've done one of these. Made no secrets. The personal stuff that's gone on in the last year or so. But you know what? The interviews have all been going up and good. I've been keeping up with those. They've been a bit of a release for me. I got one coming up. Well, I'm proud of all of them, but I got one coming up that I'm extremely proud of because it took about a year to get this one done. But the Duke of Hardcore himself, John Wayne Murdoch, we got it recorded. It is uploaded. It will be out August 11th, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a good one. You're not going to want to miss it. So keep an eye up on all the platforms. Now, I had some topics come up for my 2 cents that just popped into my head. One of them, a handful of them coming up, actually. You watch the YouTube versions, you'll see my new background here. All sorts of my collections, AEW figures, WWE, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, including some signed Funko Pops, some other signed Funko Pops from Jason David Frank, some of my sports stuff, souvenir shot glasses, all that. But before I go in a big old ramble about that, I might do a kind of overall of what I got over there sometime soon. But I wanted to delve some of these, my 2 cents, into some topics might not be wrestling related, but definitely could be, collection related, action figures and that sort of thing. One of them being, we've all heard of the phrase, never meet your heroes. Is you never know if you're going to have a bad experience and it's just going to ruin it for you. There are those out there that go right along with that. Not going to deny that at all. But there are those out there, and I had an experience with one last weekend at Comic-Con that definitely goes against that grain. And it was with Townsend Coleman, the voice of Michelangelo from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon, which is right about there. So, now, could not have been nicer. He made me feel welcome, very engaging. I tell him that Michelangelo has always been my favorite Ninja Turtle, and we got in a solid 2-3 minute, maybe more conversation just on that alone. And then we got to signing the Funko Pop, which is up there. And such an amazing experience. Could not have been nicer. And it's something else when you're growing up and you have your favorite cartoons or favorite TV shows, favorite cartoons, and you're never thinking, you might end up one day getting to meet one of the people that voices character on the show, let alone your absolute favorite one ever. And, I've said it multiple times in the interviews that growing up, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and pro wrestling. That was my stuff growing up. I had a few things here or there that, I enjoyed, but the things that were the top two, pro wrestling and Ninja Turtles, and getting to meet Townsend Coleman was just absolutely amazing. And Comic Con, a great experience. If you're ever in Omaha, Council Bluffs area around the time that the convention is, highly recommend going. They have a solid lineup of people coming in. Pro wrestling. They got my friends over at PWP Live. They come in pretty much every year, I believe. But anyways, long story short, before I get into a ramble on stuff outside of the topic, go ahead. Meet those idols. If you had a bad experience, you know what? It lets you know maybe shouldn't have been an idol, whatever. But you never know if you're going to have a good experience or not if you don't go out there and just do it. Go out there and meet them. I had a great experience. Not only Michelangelo, which was the main focus of this, but Kevin Clash, the guy behind Splinter in the first two Ninja Turtle movies. Absolutely amazing. So, that is about it for this episode. Go out there, meet your idols, have some fun. Let's fucking go.